Did well to get it away from Jared Rogosolia. Now this is the new man, Molea Tigi. Tigi, the cross comes into the box. Epesama Moraida, a short one, and then Christopher Wasasala's attempt. He lined one up for himself, and blocking it, in fact, was Jim Sanabana. Now it seems like Labasa have certainly upped the ante, the tempo high. Molea Tigi, he will control it on the edge of the box. Felipe Mbaravilala heads away the cross. Sunny Devil nods it on further. Labasa have just shifted up another gear in the second half. Navua will be wary of this. They would have studied Lambasa's games coming into the semi-final. Isaka Nanduvu with a miskick. Colinio Sivuki. Well, that's a bit of a miskick as well. They managed to get it out of the box and taking no chances. Rahul Krishna, but does well to find Serusi Nalaumbu. He will be looking for the run of Tilivarua. Did so. Headed away by Rakai. Nalaumbu, Moreida. Ali Mekawe keeping a close watch. Comes all the way back. Leki Mangone Rao closely watches. Mashling Tilivarua. He did well. Rahul Krishna though. Little bit sleep at the switch as two Labasa players that can come from behind and get the ball away from him. Vinal Prasad does the same, but Rahul's touch will send it to the opposite number 11, but he lets it run out of play.
The Lotoka fence, the Kushwan Naidu, Drasa Seaside, Lotoka, watching with his Dada, Madhuan, and the Kaka Parma together with Vijesh.
Sunny Deol, Anish Camp does well. Labasa, the bench preparing for another change. And service provider powering the Pacific, RC Manubai. The most trusted name in hardware, Extra Supermarket. Welcome to the Extra Experience. Flick Hygiene, Camp Pacific Limited, Glamada Investments Limited, 4R Electrical and General Contractors, Manasa Exports Fiji, Smart Efficient Security Services. Smart Security is Total Security. Stratum Construction, Avnil's Multi-Electronics Limited, your phone specialists. Western Eggs, All Freight Logistics moving Fiji forward. Dayal's Sawmillers and Flow Valves and House Supplies Limited make it flow easier. Suluka, he's got himself in possession. Usaya Tilivarua walks into the box. He's got Serusi Nalaumbu for support, but Tilivarua just had hesitation and wanting to turn away from Suluka. Labasa defense just doing enough, coming back to cover. Vinal Prasad, will that be a foul on him? Yes, Saivalu will have to be careful. And the change that we talked about a little while ago, the Labasa bench were looking to add more firepower up front, and that is exactly what they've done. They've taken out Jimson Abana, who is also not walking properly the way that you normally expect him to, just hobbling off. You don't see him on your screen, but he's walking away behind Jovelisi Mborisi's goal. And he's replaced by Rusayate Ndoidoi. And this is the new man with his first touch, Loleival.
Close one here. Wasa Sala lining it up for the corner of the net, but then Chovilisi Borisi knew where to be in such situations. So much reliance upon him by the Navua fence, and he just got it covered from that angle as the fans were wanting to go to their feet and celebrate.
Yeah, and the fans were also wanting the match official, the referee, to have a look at the assistant referee, and that's why they were signaling that shout coming out from the fans. The assistant referee had his flags raised, wig in red, and I'm sure that will be flying all over. One in. Rusia Tendoidoi, Philip Mbaravilala watches as Rusia Tendoidoi, and the ball will go out of the field of play. Well, getting the fans all revved up. You certainly need some of those in the crowd. And as the conductor does in a symphony, in the symphony of the crowd, it is that fan that is trying to get them all cheered up, sitting without ballooning their lungs out for the two teams in front of us. Well, mostly so for the Babasinga Lions. Felipe Mbaravilala to come away with that free kick. Into the box it comes, and well, I'll tell you what, I've always said this throughout the course. In those free kicks, there should at least be somebody the target, and the target is something that Serusi, to get your first goal of the tournament, Serusi Nalaumbu, as that set up for him. Lekima with a slip, and then away from him, Rakai also got a foot in the way. Chitoko Vulava upright as Rusia Tendoidoya. Philip Mbaravilala away from Molea Tigi. Sunny Dewal will control. Sunny Tilivarua, he does well to keep it, and Serusi will not run for it. He knows, one, that is out of his reach now. Jitoko Vulava will come out and collect it. And secondly, they call it back, fouled Lekima. So it will be a Labasa free kick.
Welcoming Ravnil Narayan, the former Suva team director and manager, out there with Shavnil Narayan from one of our partners in the pay-per-view live streaming, Flow Valves and Hose Supplies Pta Limited, and supporting Navua for the reason that he has worked with Babs Khan. Is a close one there. Rusiat and Doindoi that time trying to put it in, but didn't expect that one to be that close and that lucky, right in front of the goal. Just needed to place that one. As we watch that floating ball from the free kick, look at Rusiat and Doindoi. He just needed to put it into the far corner of the net, but couldn't quite do so. And Navua counting their lucky stars there. Yeah, talking about Ravnil Narayan, the former Suva team director, who worked with Babs Khan, and wishing him all the best with the Navua team, and impressed with how they are performing so far.
And also watching in Rere, Jiten with wife Shamni and parents Rajend and Sushila. Krish is also there, and all of the crowd in Rere cheering for Extra Supermarket Labasa. Metani, Ilisoni Lolaivalu. Vinal Prasad is the one that gets attached to it. So it will be a corner kick. This time they get the call right from the fence, will tell you. What a chance there for Rusiate and Doidoi. That free kick floated in by Lekim and Gonerao. Colinio Sivuki had climbed high, mistimed it completely. And Rusiate, well, he didn't expect it really. If you look at it, the reaction from Rusiate, instead of going for goal, went for a pass. He was looking for somebody in the box. Navua cleared the cross. The corner kick comes in. Lolaivalu with a header. Labasa, piling the pressure on now as Christopher Wasasala. That corner kick into the box. Lolaivalu get his header to it. Also climbing high was Anish Kam.
It was the foot of Ali Mekawir that got it away from that corner of the net. They were trying to force it there.
Anish Kam to come away with a corner kick. He puts one into the box, very close to Chovilis Imboresi. Hits the crossbar, comes back, the infield cross into the box again. Molea Tigi takes a fall. Isake Nanduvu trying to get it away. Molea Tigi, he was down on the ground already, and not allowing Isake Nanduvu to reach the ball or to clear it. So the foul will be given for Navua. Tilivarua trying to get Serusi Nalaumbu running towards the ball, but the option there was not the right one. Labasa. Eparama Moreda will run high. Rahul Krishna will get it though away from Netani Suluka. Suluka still in front of him. Looks for his options, explores, and then that cross tried to come into the box. Denwanga will stop it. Rakai sends one. Vinal Prasad.
We haven't seen a single goal. The teams have created chances, but haven't sent the crowd celebrating so far.
Christopher Wasasala, you could call him the midfield maestro. He's been playing in this role in the last pool game. Here again today. The cross from Moraida finds Moleatigi on the opposite flank. Anish Kem, nice back heel to him, a left-footed cross into the box. With a chance. It fell right in front of him, and the second time that the ball comes across on his header, he's got it mistimed altogether. Rusiate Ndoidoi, those fans, those drums were ready to beat louder as Moleatigi, that understanding and the communication with Anish Kem, the cross came in. Rusiate Ndoidoi, the height might have been the disadvantage. He climbed high, but only to watch the ball sail away.
This is the second time in around 3-4 minutes. Rusiate Ndoidoi from right in front and getting closer. The first one was away to the right. This one away from the goal. What will be the next one?
The third time's the charm, as they say, so they will be looking for it for sure. Extra Supermarket Labasa, Navua. They're leaving the midfield a little bit empty at this stage of the game. Rahul Krishna though did well. And Leki Mangonera will get it away from Serusi Nalaumbu to clear. Navua, the last time that they won the Battle of the Giants was 20 years ago in 2005. They beat Rewa 1-0 in Suva at the HFC Stadium or HFC Bank Stadium, and that remains their only victory in as far as the illustrious history of the Battle of the Giants is concerned. Labasa, on the other hand, have been winners on 4 occasions. The last time that they won the Battle of the Giants at home was in 1997 when they defeated Nandi 1-0 in the final, and after that they've won in 2019, 2022 and 2023. And we've told you earlier, the last championship
on the My TV Messenger as well, and watching from Johnson Road, Darren Saines Kumar with Father Chandar Kumar. A big welcome to My TV pay-per-view live streaming. Also Kamlawati out there watching from 9 miles with the family and friends, and not forgetting the viewers all the way from New Zealand, Kamlesh Raj and Ashika Raj, and the people out there in Moanikosa Housing in Nasinu, Bulavinaka, Sonu, Vikash and Mukesh, Jamuna Pani watching from Moanikosa Housing in Nasinu, cheering for Labasa.
Yes, and also tuning in from Rotorua in New Zealand is Ami Sharma alongside Shanil Sura and Pandit Diwan. So today is his birthday, and all supporting Labasa. So this semi-final, all the more important for the birthday boy Pandit Diwan in Rotorua, and will certainly, if there was a gift that the team could give to him, it would be a semi-final victory over Navua. Jared Rogosolia, header into the box. Usaya Telivarua, some of those touches, trying to set it up for his other strike partner, Serusi Nalaumbu, but it hasn't happened for them. If you talk about communication, the crisp combination of the two strikers, we have not seen that with Usaya Telivarua. But this time it may fall for Labasa. Moleatigi, the header. And we talked about this earlier, so Rusiate Ndoidoi, he did receive it on his header. Third time in a row as the ball is floated into the box. Moleatigi was going for it, fouling Jovelis Imborisi.
We watch it here, coming to the left-hand side. Lolo Ivalu, the time, the cross as it came in for Ndoidoi, and trying to force it into the net, and a bit of hit there from Moleatigi on Jovelis Imborisi. So all those justifications won't count there. It is Jovelis Imborisi that has been fouled, and surely a free kick here to Navua it will be.
Quick change of boots on the sideline, and this is Serusi Nalaumbu, so maybe these boots would be lucky for him. He hasn't been able to stamp his mark thus far, but he has been a menace for the defenders, Serusi Nalaumbu. and going for the red cleats now.
Watching from Melbourne, Australia, Shivne Kumar, originally from Labasa, supporting the Labasa team. So wherever you are watching from, Nikhil from Vudi with his family and friend Rahil.
So you could win yourself a prize with sending us, as we watch once again, Lola Ivalu did well to get away from the Navua defenders from the edge of the penalty box from the 18-yard. That cross came in. Rusiaten Doidoi climbed high above Vinal Prasad with a header. And Mole Atigi, well, he had no rights. He knew Jovelisi Borisi maybe just trying to disturb that jump from Borisi, but he was going to grab that 100% of the times. Telivarua, Denwanga, a bit of push and shove from behind. Taniela Wanga fouls Usaya Telivarua for a Navua free kick. 73 minutes played and counting. 17 minutes remaining in normal time, and there will be some added time shown at the end of the second half. We haven't had a goal. We are waiting for that spark, something to light this match alight. As the free kick to come in, Jared Rogosolia, Lola Ivalu, that one-man defense or one-man wall in front of him. Mekawe doesn't get to it, so Moraida will bring it away. Rusia Tendoidoi cleverly so, turns away from Vinal Prasad. Mekawe will chase him. Rusia Tendoidoi close to the Navua penalty box. He does come in. Tried to get his cross in. Philip Mbaravilala coming back to cover. Moraida, he sends one in. Molea Tigi is standing underneath it. And the ball did hit the hands of Isake Nanduvu. Not given. We continue play. Was that unintentionally so? Hand still in the natural position when Isake Nanduvu came into contact with it.
Surely we would want to see the replay of that one. The fans would wait for it. A close call from the referee here, Kavitesh Bihari. Was that really a penalty? Is something the replay can confirm.
Yes, so very, very close call for Riva Chubing Fiji Classic Travel Tours Navua. Eprama Moreida with the cross. Isake, he did climb high first, and then Molea Tigi got his hand to it. And on the replay, you did see the ball touch Isake Nanduvu's forearms.
Again, that argument will come in, whether it was a ball to hand or did he deliberately handle that one. Very, very close one. Watch it again here. You be the judge. The ball traveling down as they wait for it. Moletigi there. And there is a handball right inside the box. And the referee said, play on.
So the referee is the sole judge of the action and the sole judge to make those calls. Whether you call it controversial, the fans on the other side of the coin, the Riva Chubing Fiji Classic Travel Tours and Rentals Navua fans will call it a ball to hand situation. So me and you, we will have our arguments. There's always three sides to a story, like they say, yours, mine, and the truth. But the referee on that occasion, the decision made to continue play.
Yeah, very clearly it was a handball in the box and a close call for a penalty there for Labasa. Navua will be lucky to get away from that one, and if they win this one, they will surely look back and hop away from that they were lucky that penalty was not given to Labasa. Clearly shown on the screen.